Good morning, everybody. Yes, I'm back with another video, and I just feel like that I have to be very consistent and, bringing y'all these videos. And my thing is that I didn't do one on last Tuesday because my mind was just, not to say all over the place. I was running late. I didn't have time to film like I want to do in the morning. So by the time I get home, I'm like completely, not to say burnt out, but it was like my mind wasn't clicking like it should have. So, look at they ringing my ear. Okay, I got one. So yeah, so now it gave me some time to say, okay, I have to do a video before the end of the week. Well, I didn't do one in the end of the week, but I did one in the beginning, which was Sunday. So I will also link that below. And I guess that's what I'm going to talk about now, is about stretching out of your comfort zone. Let me tell you something. This was somewhat out of my comfort zone because a DIY tutorial was, I've done them in the past. I haven't did many. And people that know me say, oh, you're creative, you're this, why don't you do it? I'm like, no, because I don't feel like it's just too much going on. And I started to push back, having resistance against it. But I'm like, I can't be like that if I'm trying to grow my channel for 2020. Open your mind up, do some things that you could actually do, that you could do. Stop telling yourself that, oh, it's, you waiting for the stars, you waiting for the sun, the moon, you waiting for the right temperature of the season, that you say, okay, today is a perfect day to start. No, the perfect day is the present, which is now. So I'm saying all of that to say this, because my cousin just shared some information with me, and he was telling me that, he wanted to do some other things and everything else. So, he read this book, and I said, I'm gonna get my hands on it, Divine Compensation. And when he came back from his trip, it was like, it just started to click for him exactly what he want to do and everything else. And so the universe just started lining things up, and it was like he started to get messages from here, from that. It came into threes. It came in the book. It came as two people telling him, oh, you should work on this, so you should do that. And I say, nah, isn't that funny how it came in divine timing? Is random people that know him but don't have a personal relationship with him. And one of them was his tailor. The other one was, I guess, his mentor or something like that. Nah, I don't know. It's not his mentor. I can't remember who the guy was that told him this, whatever. But he's not close with him. Put it to you that way. But I was like, it doesn't matter who God, the universe, used to bring you the message. Just take heed to it. And I was like, what are you waiting on? You got the finances, you had the resources, you've been trying to sit and trying to figure out what you should do. You got to step out, you got to have faith. And I'm like, he's like, man, yeah, Jay, you really saying something. If my eyes going all over the place, because I just be watching these calls coming in, I just pay attention to my surroundings. But I was telling him that, and I said, you know what, this ain't just for you, this is for me. And I'm like, how can a person try to tell you, but they ain't doing it? It's so easy for somebody to get great choice on their own stuff, but they got the light and everything. They get prophetic when it comes to your stuff. So I took it and I ran with my own advice. And I was just like, I started to mark out things that I needed to do and take action on it. And one of those things is stepping out of my comfort zone with my YouTube. Other projects is coming up. I don't want to talk about it right now because I'm still trying to get it off the ground and everything else. Oh, but trust your girl. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. And that's the thing, is that it was like while I'm preaching to him, but I spoke to myself. And I just decided that, no more. Like, if you so constantly used to changes on your job and you don't even have a choice, they telling you, if they tell you they moving down the street tomorrow and they need you to pack up your stuff, you cannot no longer stay in the suite office suite that your desk is in or whatever, because they done already gave you instructions on what to do. You probably gonna miss that area or whatever and everything else, but you gotta move because they say to move. So it's like I had to look at it from that angle, like I am the captain of my own ship. So if I need to move, I need to activate that instead of having that mentality. You cannot try to be an entrepreneur, but you still have an employee mindset. It just don't work together. It just don't go together, you know? So it was just like, I had to tell myself, you know what? I got to treat it. This is my own life, you know, because it's so easy to go through life and say, I'm going to play it safe. But what's the reward in it? What do you learn out of that? And then you kind of play yourself because you're not going to actually get what you truly want. And I just feel like that the joy, I mean, when I made the video, I felt good about it. I was a little nervous about it, but I am so pleased that I acted on it. And sometimes if you have an idea or something that keeps coming up in your head, and let me tell you something, this been like, what, 2-3 weeks? No, it's about 2 weeks that it was like really sitting on me. But I was like, nah, I'm going to just go ahead and just activate it, have faith, and just go for it. The things that you be kind of fearful of, those things that it end up being the best thing that work out for you, you know? So, I mean, every time I think about something that I really didn't want to do, but I stepped out and I did it. And the things that I think I know what I'm doing, it don't even be working out like how I would think it does. But things that I actually have faith and step out on, like I be scared at first, but I just dive into it and just do it. And you know what it is that we build these fears up in us. You know, we really build up all of these false stories that in our mind that hold us back. Some people say it be your ego or whatever, don't want to get out of the comfort zone, but you have to have those challenges, especially. Not to say you don't have to have those challenges. You're going to have those challenges, but it's for you to put your foot on its neck of fear and just go for it. And then once you feel like you made it over that fear part and you really activated, it was like it wasn't that bad. You built all this story up for nothing in your mind. So I would tell anybody, it don't matter how old you are, what size you are. You know, I done build so much. I had so many excuses in me. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to start the day. Oh, because it's cloudy. My mood ain't right. Then when it's a sunny day, I'm like, I'm going to wait for a sunny day. Sunny day, I'm thinking about a margarita. You know, I'm like, oh, well, it'll be another day. Or it'll be another day. Before you know it, it'll be a whole week, another year, 5 years, 10 years. So it's like, no, activated now. You know, tomorrow is not promised. If it's meant for you to do it today, if it's on you to put it today, do it. If it's nothing but you writing a plan out today, do it. Take action. And you're not going to have all of the steps at first, because that's not how life works. There comes time for trial and error. You could write down 1, 2, 3 and activate that, but then there's going to be a detour in something, but it's okay. It's a learning lesson. You know, we all are here to learn. We're all here to activate our purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, I could tell you your purpose. Your purpose is to serve. That's just bottom line. Whatever that purpose is of you to serve, or whatever gift you have to serve. You have to give back to the universe, whatever that it may be. You know, whatever services you have, or whatever talents or gifts, it's all up under service. So that I can help you with. Now it's up to you to find out what that path is after that. But yeah, it's going on 8 o'clock and I have to get upstairs because I must be on time. But hopefully I was able to help somebody, because guess who I help? Myself too in the process. So y'all just continue to be encouraged and be blessed. And hey, it's going to work itself out. Trust your girl.